Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corner, Seed in the Sand, and this is chapter 2 of Healing Waters Down by the River. And what I wanted to talk about today was like taking a piece of time and like I'm on this new lifestyle change of diet, lifestyle change of, eating better. And I really haven't seen much difference yet, but you take a little piece of that and say, it's not about losing weight fast. It's about changing the way you eat, changing the way you think about food, changing the way you design your meal plan, changing the way that you exercise and feel better about yourself, and changing the way that you wind up healing. You're healing through the foods that you choose to eat and the exercise that you choose to move your body. So I'm thinking of like pieces of time that are really important to me that say, this is good for me. No, I don't like it. I don't want to eat that. But it's good for me, and you have this dialogue going between yourself. This week is eliminating sugars, all sugars, refined sugars, and other than like fruits and honey. And, I look at that going, it's going to be so hard because everything has sugar in it. But it really doesn't have to be so difficult. It can be, just doing what I normally am doing, eating more vegetables, eating more fruits, eating more, drinking more smoothies, eating those omelets, or having that nice prepared meal at night. So I'm thinking of that piece of it doesn't have to be so difficult. It doesn't have to be so scary. It doesn't have to be so hard. And today is another day for me in court where, one person's viewpoint and another person's viewpoint might be totally opposite from each other, incredibly different from each other. But there's a difference between me and that other person that I have proof, and she has a lot of talk. And so I'm hoping that things are kind of going to compromise themselves out, that we'll find a solution to the problem, that we will be able to walk out of there better than I did with the divorce, where it's like, no, I'm never talking to you again, and well, when you have children with someone, you can't have that attitude. And if he's, my husband's going to be having that attitude of, she took this from me, so I'm never going to talk to her again. When we have children together, that's going to make it really difficult for me. And so I'm hoping that this time, at least we can be civil with each other and not be so black and white, not be so right and wrong, not be so good and bad, like I'm the victim and you're the villain. So that's what I was thinking about, like with pictures of time. So, all right. And I'm hoping that it goes well. And I'm just going to go in there with the attitude of, I don't know why I'm here. I don't understand what happened. And this is my proof, and this is what happened. And what goes on from there, I'll let you know tomorrow. So these are the Healing Spirit cards by Gordon Smith. And here is our beautiful, I call it our beautiful rosary now, because I bring it out every day, and it belongs to all of us. We're all broken in some ways. We're all finding our way somehow. And it's not just one person who's lost and confused and broken and in the dark. We all feel that way. And if you tell me you don't feel like you're in the dark, then I'll call you a liar. All right. This says, universal love is true love, so love all. All right. So, the love you have for yourself and others is to be appreciated, enjoyed, and shared whenever possible. It is only when tested that you will doubt the true power of love. The guardian spirits are telling you that love isn't something that you will fall in and out of, but become part of. They are saying that when you truly become love. They are saying that when you truly become love, you expand in a spiritual way and reawaken your soul. After this, nothing can ever be the same again. You are open to giving love and being loved in return. I think that went really well with both the case that I'm going to be in today and this beautiful rosary that'll be with me today. We are universal love. We are one love. It isn't just my love or your love. We all have beautiful love. And these are the Healing Waters Oracle cards by Rebecca Kimball. And they look like this. And they just the colors just kind of go with my rosary. And the intention I'm setting is for my mama, Mother Mary, to pick the perfect card for today. All right, and it says, immerse yourself, training, learning, new hobbies, passions. Follow your desire and to study and learn. Dive into what fascinates you. Immerse yourself into the topic that captivates you the most. May there be something you're passionate about that you're calling to deepen your knowledge of through study or learning, or something that you want to experience more fully. You're being encouraged to increase your wisdom and increase the experience and the experience life in a deeper way, to follow your passions and embark on some kind of higher and deeper learning. What are your interests? What would you like to learn about more? What topics fascinate you? What could you talk about or read about without getting bored? Which field are you most interested in? What makes you become more alive? Maybe you're being called to consider a new career or explore the possibility of training in a new field. Maybe you are being called to simply surrender to the passions and dive even deeper into them in your spare time. Education, whether traditional or experiential, can never be taken away from you. Knowledge can open the mind and light up the soul. What do you want to do? What do you want to understand more deeply? Is there something you've been considering studying, whether a structured way or in a experimentally? Is there a course or a program you're interested in? Is there something you're longing to explore for yourself? What piques your interest? What could you learn about without getting bored? And the social inquiry says, what interests you or make you come more alive? Well, I'll tell you what makes me come more alive. It's helping others. Sharing my life and my experience with others makes me come alive. Knowing that I'm a pathfinder and a light worker makes me come alive. When there is no path, you use your light to make a path. Those things make me come alive, and that's what I'm doing with this channel, is trying to become I don't know what the word is. Become a light worker. Become a pathfinder. And maybe I need to research that a little bit and find out more pathfinders. Look into my idols like Louise Hay and Florence Shen and Dr. Abraham Lowe and lots of like 1920s, 1930s pathfinders that made a difference for people even still today. Dr. Lowe was a psychiatrist that he helped people stay out of the mental institutions in the 1930s by developing a program called Recovery International. And I just love that program so much. And I want to make sure that they get credit for, me trying to use Dr. Lowe in my work. So, yeah, I have lots of people that I am inspired by, that have both left this world and are part of this world. JFK, Robert Kennedy, MLK, Johnny Cash, Man in Black, Roseanne Cash and June Carter Cash, and who else? Like Elvis. He was such a pathfinder in his day, and he endured so much social pressure. I love that, and I'm trying to think of some others that really inspire me, because I want their dreams to come true. I don't want them to die a death of being defeated by this world. I want them to die a death that they overcame and they rose from the ashes and they became who they were supposed to be. So, sorry for the long video today. Everybody have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.